Oh, hi there. Didn't see you.
What is your favorite memory from going to school at George White?
My favorite memory was in Mr. Tabers' class when Paris O'Connor was singing It's Getting Hot in Here, and Mr. Tabers told her not to sing that in his classroom.
What do you think is good about the school?
I think it's good that they include theater.
What could be improved in the school?
The bathrooms, because they're disgusting.
Who is your favorite teacher and why?
I have a few favorite teachers. I like Mr. Tabris, I like Miss Lupfer, I like Mrs. Corallian because they're all fun and they make learning not boring. People see you? No.
What is your favorite memory from going to school at George White?
My favorite memory from going to school at George White is definitely in the end of 5th grade when Mr. V made us talk to Rice and he told us it had feelings, and we had to write an essay on it.
What do you think is good about the school?
One thing I think is good about the school is that they try to do like the spirit points and like the contests, the duct tape thing that they did yesterday. They try to get the kids like involved and they try to do it in a fun way, which I think is nice.
What do you think could be improved?
I think that they could make some of the facilities nicer, like the bathrooms and the water fountains and stuff like that. The school's really old and it's not as good as it used to be.
Who is your favorite teacher and why?
Okay, so I've had some good teachers at George White. There's two that I probably can't decide between, and that would be Miss Castronovo and Mr. Tabris. Miss Castronovo is probably one of the funniest people I've ever met, and math isn't really my subject, so she really helped me with math in 6th grade. I did really well in her class. And Mr. Tabris teaches 7th grade social studies. I had him last year, and he is just amazing. He's an amazing teacher. He makes class so fun. Like, it's not just the same thing, typing, taking notes every day. Like, he does fun activities, and I really think that he's just a great teacher.
What are your feelings about going to high school next year and leaving middle school?
I'm very excited to go to Pascack Valley. It's a great school. They have great sports program. I'm excited to take my learning to the next level and also just like enjoy myself there. They give you a lot of freedom, so I'm really looking forward to that. But I feel like now I don't really feel like I'm gonna miss George White, but once I'm gone, I feel like I'm definitely gonna miss it.
Memory from going to school at George White?
I would have to say my favorite memory is from 5th grade in Mr. V's class when we had the talking to the rice experiment, because I just thought it was like something interesting that I've never done before.
What do you think could be improved in George White?
I think the fact that we are forced to take certain cycles in 5th and 6th grade isn't that like beneficial, because if you're like bored and you're not having fun in a class, you really shouldn't have to take it. So yeah, that's just something I took away from my years at George White.
Who is your favorite teacher in George White and why?
Miss Douglas is my favorite teacher because her class is always fun, especially on Halloween, and I just have like a great time.
What are your feelings about going to high school next year and leaving middle school?
I'm really excited because I've been going to middle school for a really long time, and I'm not starting to like it as much as I used to when I first started, so I think it's going to be good to have a change with new teachers, new people, new classes.
So now we're going to show you guys some bloopers.
What is your favorite memories from going to school at George White?
Doesn't even go here.
What do you think is good about the school?
Nothing. Well,
Favorite teacher and why?
Come on in, the water's fine.
Okay.
Hi, videography class in the future. I think it's so. Oh my God! Hashtag GW rock.
Jesus rocks.